You know what's really impressive? This game came out 29 years ago. And, like, it's still a banger. And I know that's in part because of the community backing it up that's made this sort of port of it or whatever. This community fan-made project that we're playing today. But, like, Chris Sawyer is just really good at making games, and the fact that he did this all in assembly and made a game where the core elements still hold up to this day, and like the art style does too, is really quite impressive when you think about it. So, anyways, good morning, folks. Good morning, good morning. Durian is here to bless us today. This is one of the two games Stir has played that he's shown me how to play, but unlike Splatoon, I barely understand this one. It just means I can flex on you hard, don't worry. Why is OpenTTD not showing up on the screen? Oh, thought I blurred that black box out, but apparently not. So I think I've got some stuff set up. I've got an AI that's running. All it can do is use buses and trucks, literally nothing else. So it is a kind of simple AI, but we're gonna try and murder that guy along the way. We've got a game script running, no cargo. We have to get a bunch of cargo within 7 years. And we have an ungodly amount of GRFs that we have to worry about. There are so many. Well, like that, the bottom one doesn't matter. The top list here is the ones that we actually have active. It's quite a few. But I don't think it'll be too confusing. I hope it won't be too confusing. Have to run some errands, but you better be streaming for a while so I can enjoy the madness when we get back. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. See how long we're streaming for, because today's been a bit of a rough day. Started it off on the wrong foot. I'll get to that in a second. Oh, now I know what OpenTTD is. I used to play this when I was like 4. I know, right? Somehow it still holds up to this day. Like, I mean, it's a Chris Sawyer game, so what do you expect? But oh, for heaven's sake, do I have to fix the game thing on every single one of the... Yes, I do. Okay. So let's just check. Okay, that's fixed. That's fixed. Good game design doesn't age. Exactly. It's on Steam, right? Yes. There are some versions of it that aren't on Steam that are slightly better, like the JGR patch, which I just like better for a bunch of different reasons. But yeah, basically every version that you can download is free. And the one we're playing today is the default Steam version, which unfortunately doesn't have a couple of features I was looking for. Not much you can really do about that, though. I guess let's go ahead and, what kind of town name do you guys think would be the most outlandish and funniest? Funniest to me. Oh wait, there's one that's literally called Silly. Okay, let's go with that. Alright. Let's try this. So I am going to have to pause the game several times. Because we're playing with no cargo, where we have to move mail, coal, and goods, apparently. Uh, Gordon, just fair warning, YouTube is dumb and censors basically any swear word. So that message did not come through. I can see it on the stream, but it didn't come through on actual YouTube. Just letting you know. I really don't know why they're so stingy about this, but all right, so if we need to move coal and goods. Wait, did I set the year correctly? What year is? Oh God, it's 1950. We have so many trains available to us that it's kind of overwhelming. I might need to restart this and go with something with less trains. All right, new game. Let's set the year to let's go for 1915, I guess. And let's just run it back. Okay, so this time we need goods, food, and livestock. So let's get to work. My friend just bought a DCC Sound HO Big Boy for $300 for that ain't too bad. Gordon, that message also got censored. I can't read it though. Oh wait, no, I can. My connection sucks, so you're in blurry swear. You can't see swear. Does that satisfy you? No, it doesn't, because YouTube is stingy. Hello everyone, I just woke up since weather and pets kept me up all night. Ooh, fun. Speaking of crazy stuff, Durian threw up again last night. The second time this week, and this time it was huge, and I think she's getting really stressed about my dad not being home. I mean, he's coming home today, so everything's gonna be fine, but, she's a little bit startled, you know. Clyde, that message also got censored. Y'all can't swear. My God. How many times are you gonna get that memo? Like, I'm not trying to enforce this. YouTube's just being stupid. Okay, so we need 7,500 crates of goods before 1922. Food and livestock. So, livestock creates food. So I guess if anything, let's try and find... Okay, hold on. What are these town names? Cocklebridge? Berg... Sleepy World. I mean, I know we chose silly names, but Bubblewig, Binkyworth, Fishy Bottom, Binkyworth, Gordon. That's a new OC for Phoenix Wright. Let's go. Oh, that's great. All right, livestock. I think this has, yeah, this produces livestock, and there are ports literally right here. So I think this is a good place to start for trying to complete the challenge. Because there's another, there's literally a farm right here, so we actually have access to a lot of livestock. Now, all we need to do is figure out where there's a meat packing plant around here. We might have to ship this off the island to a meat packing plant. Hold on. So it needs to go to a stockyard. Hello. Link that to the mini-map. Okay, I think this is a stockyard. Okay, perfect. Perfect. We do, in fact, have everything we need to get this show on the road. Now, what engines do we have access to? Oh, right, God, we have the NARS add-on, which is kind of overpowered and stupid, and I hate it. I mean, like, it adds in a lot of cool trains, but the actual mod balance is kind of out of whack. But we could get ourselves a triplex. It only goes 40 kilometers an hour, but it has nearly 10,000 horsepower, everybody. Miles Edgeworth, imposter called Meters Binkyworth. Yes. So what this the class D, whatever this is, the D16 is like super overpowered. It's a, wait a minute. If we could actually sort by power over running cost. The triplex is the best at this. Only problem is, Jesus Christ, it is so slow. But we also get access to this thing, the Agnes. For some reason, the box cab segments are stupid powerful. There's narrow gauge. We could get a Shay. Oh my God. Dear God, the triplex shall shatter the economy for all the things it can pull. Why did YouTube censor that? There's not even a swear word in that one. What the heck? Oh my God, YouTube, really? Do you feel the need to make my chat suffer alongside me today? That message did not go through for the record, but it appeared on stream for like a moment or two. At the bottom, why does it look like Minecraft planks? That's because it is Minecraft planks. That's just a background image that we have for a placeholder if the game is a little bit too small and doesn't fit across the entire screen like this one. So we just have a nice little shaders image I got from a multiplayer server I've been playing on a little bit recently. Okay, so let's take a look at the terrain around here. So there are, in total, there's a hotel. Speed. Gordon. You really thought that you were gonna get away with censoring 2 letters of that word? It's not gonna work. It still thinks it's the word. YouTube. Why does it just like not let you swear at all? It's so stupid. I don't know, but anyways, to make this work, I think we're gonna need a tiny bit of narrow gauge. Or a truck. A truck would probably be the smart way to do things. But we could do narrow gauge. Narrow gauge would be fun. Alright. We got ourselves the Duchess, which is really just the Class 48. We got ourselves the 2-piston Shay. Alright, well, let's just do running cost and figure out which one the cheapest actually is. Okay, it's the Canadian Pacific for some reason. Hi, kitty. How's it going, sweetheart? Guess who's back? Oh no, she's going for that cat cam. Okay. can go here. I don't want you pushing against my webcam, you dumb cat. Buses is always is the easy starting profit, then the railroads help with the bill of maintenance over time to make more profits. In general, I actually just think, like, you can get away with building a railroad from the very beginning. Like, yes, buses are better, and they're probably better for this short little run especially. But, we've actually got some streetcars in this, by the way, I think. I believe I added a streetcar mod. Yes, I did. Okay. Sweet. Hello, Andrew. Welcome to the stream. Also, for the court record, the reason that the game keeps zooming out every time I change to certain emotes is because those are bound to, like, the plus and the minus buttons, and so it's like, oh, well, that's doing that. What train GRFs? I think we're just using NARS and the NARS add-on today. So, you know, something a little nice. A little bit unbalanced, all things considered, but hey, we get to have narrow gauge trains. We can buy ourselves a Class 48 just to appease Speed's appetite. Alright, so... I think, if anything, in order to make this work, we gotta place this here. This... Oh god, this is actually gonna be a little bit crazy, isn't it? I guess we'll place that there. And we'll place this here. I do know there are some techniques to kind of cheat the system and station placement. I don't really want to do that, though, because, like, it's cheating, you know. So... Alright. Oh, I thought I was building track. Apparently there's hotkeys I accidentally pressed because of my PNG tuber. Yay. I hit the wrong frickin' hotkey. I don't even know how I hit that hotkey to begin with, but, whatever. What tram GRFs are you running it? If you're running cargo? I don't know what tram GRFs we have, but we have something. I know that much. The game is a blessing, but also a curse when it comes to its many key bindings. Very, very true. It's kind of useful, but at the same time, Jesus, I'm trying to just adjust this. Just trying to get my character to look good. Alright. And last but not least for this part of the route, we need a depot. So now, let's go ahead. We want farm supplies. I believe of all these, the Fletcher 040 is just, like, the best by far and large. So we'll get one of those. I'll have it go to here, from here to here to here to... Wait, no. We'll just make another one in a second. I'll have this one go from here to here. Cat cam is covering the menus. Oh, well. I don't think that's too much of a problem, because you're not really going to miss out on a ton of information from them. But, like, I guess I should mention... Or I guess I should pull out the goals here. so y'all can see him for a second. Thought I seen something from you on Derail Valley. What happened to it? That is tomorrow. Derail Valley is tomorrow. Today is OpenTTD. We're ending off the STREAMATHON with a bang. Hello, TK. Welcome to the stream. Alright. So, you guys have seen that enough. I'm going to put it up in the corner again so I have more room to do what I want. This is why I've been hunting down one of those small customizable keyboards for my emotes. I only recently started using minus and star because so few of my games use them. Emoting is hard. Yes, it really is hard. Cat check, is she getting enough love? No! Well, she's been super stressed lately because my dad, you know, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, he's been out of town and she misses him a lot. Alright, we want livestock. And I guess we'll just go with this again, because it's like, it's legitimately that good. And then over here we want it to transfer cargo types. And over here we want full load any cargo. And we want to duplicate this. Send her off. Hopefully that bank is what a literal one from Stir Rexa hazmat train. I'm placing bets that chaos shall surely happen when you play Derail Valley. Oh, I'm placing a bet on that too, man. It's totally gonna happen. I haven't really played the game much yet, so I don't know much. Like, I touched it for a few minutes just to make sure that the settings were compatible with the stream. But that's about all I've done so far. Alright, hold on. Station. Place. It's a bit of a big station, but I kind of want this thing to be useful long term. So now we need to go from Fishy Bottom over to Ricketyville? Fiddleville. Okay. So to start us off, let's begin. I should probably actually be building with planning track because that stuff's cheap. And then we can convert it later. And we can put this here, that there, this. It's actually really hard to see the planning track. Oof. Silly names I see, of course. We had to go with the silly names. They're so goofy. Whenever something is about to explode, I shall get the 1812 overture. We'll just have to have like a stream donation goal. Every time somebody donates like $10, the 1812 overture will start playing randomly at some point. You know, I should probably focus more on trying to make sure that the railroad can actually make it there with single track before I try doing double track. Because we're sort of at a point where we can't afford double track literally everywhere. I mean, I'm still gonna try and do double track everywhere, but how long would this tunnel be? 37 tiles. I was gonna say, worth it. But that thing costs way too much money to be worth my time. I think we might actually just have to, like... How are we going to do this? We could continue going around the outside here. There's a crash town named Zurich from UK towns, but might not be YouTube friendly. Yeah, we've already had enough trouble with YouTube trying to murder people who just want to say funny words on stream. I don't want to see them murdering me too. Okay, how much would that cost? 68,000. I think it's worth it for now. Like that's cheap enough, and we still have more loans we can take out along the way. Using metric, what are we? French? Yes, we are. How'd you know? Alright, so I think for this one, we'll go ahead and put a station here. So how many tiles up are we? We're only 2 tiles up. Okay, that's not so bad, is it? Looks like we're going to have to start the descent. I'm lazy. I'm just going to knock down a wall. Oh, hey, we gotta make a bridge now. Great. Oh, it's not that expensive. That's pretty easy. We can go ahead and presto! The line is not complete because I need to add in a passing siding somewhere, and I need to add in signaling to make it actually work. I'm French. Why else would I have this outrageous accent, you silly king? Oh, that's a Monty Holy Grail reference, isn't it? I am a little dumb. I was watching a Railfan channel, and they posted a video about a train derailing in St. Louis, and it derailed in my favorite yard. My feelings have been hurt. Rip. Rest in pieces. Just like the train. Alright. I think we've reached the point of run train. We need to add in a little depot for us to actually spawn the trains in, but aside from that, everything's ready to roll. We also need to upgrade the tracks a little bit. Hold on. So for the available trains we have, let's look at running costs for power ratio. So we could go for the triplex. Problem is, I've built this railroad so flat that we don't really need one. It would be funny though, but also that thing is so expensive it would make us go bankrupt before we could even. Like, one locomotive is 3/4 of the money we have left. I don't think we're buying that. The Agnes is a decent option. It goes a good bit faster. It's still got a good amount of horsepower, but I don't know if we really need like a massive amount of horsepower. Oh wait, O's not so bad. Hold on. 460 might work. I believe this one is narrow gauge, first of all. But the other 460 we have is kind of weak. Like, it's only 9... I mean, I guess it's 913 horsepower. That's not so bad. But, like, it also costs $24,000 a year. And, like, if we're willing to get a small decrease in costs, actually a pretty large decrease in costs, we only lose, like, a little bit of speed, and we gain a good amount of horsepower. So I think this is probably the best option right now. But yeah, no, this 10-wheeler is narrow gauge, so can't use it, unfortunately. (442) Atlantic. Get the pretty locomotive. The very expensive locomotive. This is kind of why I don't like the NARS add-on too much, because all the good money to power ratio ones over here. So, tractive effort over horsepower. Oh, don't worry. This thing has a lot of tractive effort anyways. But the game... horsepower matters a lot more in this game, I think, based on what I know. Admittedly, I don't know too much, but... let's go ahead and replace all these tracks real quick. Now we need... in order to make this work, we need the 080, go from Fishy Bottom all the way to Fiddleville, full load any cargo, and now we want cargo type, livestock. We literally only have one. Okay, and now I think we want a caboose, because the cabooses look cool, and just help make the train feel a little more fanciful. We've still got 1,400 or $114,000 left, so I think we might be able to afford, like, an expansion up to this place, or maybe we could start like a small passenger service, because I think we're running with the special passenger rules that make passenger trains actually like worth your time and good and whatnot. But how much would it cost to make a small little oh god, the terrain here is so jank. I don't think I'm going to be able to build up to here yet. There's like no space to build. Could have a little bit of a building over here. I think... you know what? Let's just unpause the game and see how it goes, eh? Well, let's see the railroad in action. Oh right, I forgot to send those 2 trains off. My bad. And now we sit back, relax, turn on the radio. We chat like am or hmm. Oh, yeah, by the way, I hurt myself last night. My hand, I fell down outside, hit the concrete, and my hand got pretty gnarled up. It's good enough that I can stream and whatnot, and it's okay, but it hurts a little bit, and it's no fun. Oh, our enemy, my arch nemesis, has appeared near Danglepool. And you boys know what that means. We need to watch his every move and sabotage his company. Like we have 3 main goals we need to do about transporting goods, food, and livestock. But we also have a goal of murdering this guy. How much terrain modification is this dude doing? I think he's gonna murder himself before I have to murder him. Look at how much terrain he's modified. What the hell? What on earth? This guy is an idiot. Holy cow. So let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and place a sign. I cannot spell for the life of me. So he's on that side of the world while I'm on this side. Okay. Doesn't have any stations yet, so it seems they're focusing on this. Difficulty realistic AI. Yes, it's so realistic. They're going bankrupt in 5 minutes, like most transportation companies. And I don't even need to sabotage them. Oh, our first train's running. Let's go ahead and follow this thing. Wait, no, right, you have to... There we go. To be honest, this is doing better than I would. Oh gosh, dang it, right, every time I hit that button, it's gonna zoom me out and, take me off of the train. That's stupid. That's annoying. Alright. How's the other train doing? I should actually, like... I should probably clone that thing. I think we're gonna have so many trains going around right now. Yeah, it's already leaving town. We... Oh no. We don't have enough money to clone it. That's a problem. Hey, Mr. Train number 1, you want to make us money faster? Please? We really need hard cash right now, right here. Problem. Broke. Very relatable. Alright. Just coming into the final station, boys. Hopefully it makes us enough money to repay our crippling debt. Okay, that's not gonna actually do it, is it? I don't think that's enough money. Yeah, it was just barely not enough. Oh my god. Okay, well, let's repay the loan just for now so we don't lose so much money. I remember someone in my state made an invention so bad that it's nothing but a meme of failure. It was meant for the roads, but was never really was placed on it. I have no clue what that would be. Alright, hold on. While we're waiting for more money, let's check in on the dummy. Is the dummy going to kill itself before I get around to killing it? Is that really how this is gonna go? Would that be the Tesla Cybertruck? Oh, you know what? That's not it. Never mind. That's a good guess, though. I should have thought of that. About to make more money. Yes. Yes. Okay. Borrow all the monies. Buy another one of those trains because we need all of them. I don't think that's gonna be enough, actually. Yeah, no, that barely did anything. Wait, cheeky weed? What is this town? Where is this town at? The town of cheeky weed. Alright, how's the AI doing over here? Actually, let's look at the AI's finances real quick. Is he gonna take out more of a loan? Or is he just gonna slowly burn out? And do nothing after having completely destroyed this random... Oh, wait a minute. Dangle pool. No, okay, never mind. I was thinking that he might have done so much ground modification that he pissed off a local town. Doesn't seem that's the case. So this is why no one is playing in the Saturday sessions. Nya. Look, man. Worth it. Stealing all the people. Okay, I need more passing tracks along this route. We're gonna speed this up for a little bit so that we can get more money. Okay. pause the game real quick. Since we have a little more money, let's quickly add in another little passing siding. And this way, I think we're good. Because now the trains have another little meet point in the middle. Hold on. Company League. We haven't done anything. Are you kidding me? Hello? Okay, wait, no, we've done something. Okay, good. We've transported 9% livestock. Yeah, we'll take on all this stuff that you want us to get, because why not? Babysitting kids are watching Stir burn the AI. Tough choice. Don't worry, the AI is burning itself to death. Riddlewick. I love the town names. These silly town names are great. So it said for a second there that train number 1 can't find a path to continue. I think... Yeah, train number 1 was over here. It was getting stuck waiting for this other train. Okay, speed things up. Okay, so we have a little... So I think, at this point, I need to figure out how I can add extra money without adding a ton of extra tracks. And that's kind of near impossible to do. But it's not literally impossible. What's this game? Why does it look familiar, and how does it work? It's OpenTTD. And it was made by Chris Sawyer, the god of all games. The god gamer game designer. It's a modded version that's a little more modern. With new trains, new stuff. Like there's this trolley thing now. Is OpenTTD free? Yes. Yes, it is. Overall, it was quite a scam in a nutshell, but it was probably the worst thing that was ever made in my state, and I feel ashamed that it was ever made in the first place. Gotta love the gadget bond, baby. Gotta love the gadget bond. Alright, one way I can make a quick buck maybe is by adding in a couple of trams over here. Also, Durian is snoring again, and it is so cute. She's a pretty little kitty. Alright, so now that's there. How's about we add in Tramway Depot. Now, the trams themselves are a little expensive, but we can totally pay for one or two. We want passengers, and we want to sort by speed, I think? Where is... Oh, there it is. Maximum speed. $2,000 a year. Probably worth it. Alright, send her off. Send her off. Do you know when all the people in the super secret very cool kids club will we'll do Unrailed. No clue. I mean, I've just have plans up till the end of the Streamathon, and then I'm gonna focus on that Minecraft server. Really, that's about it. Gadget Bond? No, Gadget Bahn. It's a German term. It's something like along the lines of, hey, this new cool thing really sucks. It really is in relation to mass transit. It's this cool, flashy thing that doesn't achieve much of anything, but gets the attention of investors. So, hey, he killed himself. They're probably going to be like, oh, can you buy my company? No, I don't want it. What do you have? A couple of random tiles of streetcar track in the middle of nowhere that nobody cares about? No, thank you, sir. Heard her snoring for a second. Yeah, she's such a happy little kitty. Hi. One thing I've been doing recently is I've actually been combing her. I've got a little comb, and she really likes it because it's nice and rough, so it gets on her skin and is able to scratch the areas that she can't do, but it's not so rough that it hurts. Hi, you. Hi, kitty. No, I mean a comb. The AI really did just go boom. Yeah, it really did. It really just murdered itself for no reason whatsoever. Okay, how's the ratings looking? Oh god, it's poor. Just like me. How do we fix this? 'Cause this is our moneymaker. And our moneymaker is not happy with us right now. That's concerning. Oh god, why do we have 871 heads of livestock over there? Hold on. Hold on. There's so much. What the heck? This is legitimately bad enough that I think... Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold the phone. No, no. No, okay, hold on. Get the trains out of here. Okay. We need to remove this station, and we need to replace it with Fishy Bottom. And you guys need to go back to Fishy Bottom, where you will transfer cargo. I'm gonna have to do this for so many of these. Go to Fishy Bottom. Transfer cargo. You there. Okay. Wait. Okay, you're okay. You're fine. I fixed you already. You there. Go to Fishy Bottom. Transfer cargo. You there. Go to Fishy Bottom. Wait, no, you don't need to transfer anything. You're just going to Fishy Bottom. That's a mild disaster. I can't believe I really was doing that this entire time. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can buy this for $2. $2. Mm. That's beautiful. Wow. I honestly don't want to buy it though because it's streetcar tracks in the middle of nowhere. That's just going to cost me more money for no reason. Okay, so I can't manipulate the terrain here. That's kind of annoying. All right, hold on. You know what? Hold on. Is there any way? No, wrong direction. Okay, I think... There we go. Perfect. There, I finally changed my damn YouTube name. It took you long enough. Alright. So to explain what I was complaining about a moment ago. So, I'm using a technique where all these trains are going from this place to this place, and they're just transferring cargo constantly. And that allows us to create more cargo, like artificially inflate the amount of cargo we're getting at this destination so that more trains run so that we make more money. But the mistake I made was I accidentally had two separate stations, and so the cargo wasn't transferring correctly. Kinda sucks. While we're at it, let's have a little bit of fun and just, there we go. Much better. Oh god, why, it's already year 2? We're already done with year 2, and we haven't even, oh no. We're only 22% done with the first one of these. We only have 7 years to do this. We're in danger. That's one thing I love about this. Cargo can get transferred between multiple stations and long chains. Exactly, it's really nice. And so I'm trying to abuse that system a little bit. Though honestly, this little system right here might not be sufficient for carrying all the cargo from the dairy farm. I might need to upgrade this to an actual train someday, but we kind of need to upgrade the main line to get more trains running on it and to get more passing sidings for trains to meet at and all that jazz. Speaking of passing sidings to meet at, we could add one here for pretty cheap. Alright, perfect. The AI has been murdered. I didn't even have to do anything. I think we could probably add in a final passing siding right around here for cheap. There goes the AI. It's dead, everybody. It's gonna come back in like 2 months, like any movie sequel and any zombie that you've ever met. But it's dead for like 2 days. Oh, Darian is snoring again. She's so cute. Such a pretty little kitty. Alright, so how is our little tram doing down here? How's your money situation? Okay, you're making us money. You're making us money. Oh god, there's so many passengers. Why are there 502 passengers? Okay, hold on. I think we need another one of these locomotives. We want another one of these little trains. Maybe even two. We've got... Why are there so many? Cat makes me want to get a cat myself. I had Theo. Oh, rip. Rest in peace, poor little kitty. It's nice to have a cat, though, you know? Somebody said she might be a Maine Coon. Very friendly. A little too friendly sometimes, but it's kind of nice to have a companion, you know? Alright, yeah, we're losing money. Bleeding money on the livestock over here. So we're only doing enhanced production. I think that means we need to buy more of those little cargo trains to go up and down the line. It's only 63 crates a month, though, which isn't that bad. Dogs are too high maintenance. Cats are portable little snuggle bunnies. Sometimes, God, though, Durian, as earlier today, she actually accepted no for an answer. Like, when I told her to stop meowing at me, well, I didn't actually tell her, but she just stopped meowing at me of her own accord somehow, which is like a first. I've never seen her do that before. I'll take it. Alright, so this guy's made me $1,894, while this guy's made me $8,520. Nice. Hey, look who's back! How much do you guys want to bet that this guy's gonna make himself go bankrupt by blowing up all the land around a certain area again? I'm gonna place a sign here. Oh my god. All this brown terrain is terrain the AI is editing. Just for the court record. And you can't modify industries. You cannot modify their terrain. You cannot modify this little weather tower either. That cannot be touched. So this guy's just blowing up everything for no reason. How much... Hold on, I want to see... Uh, well, it hasn't gone completely bankrupt yet. It's only just wasted around 80 grand trying to blow up a hill for no reason. So, loser, that's not my problem. I'll check in on him in a little bit. See how he's doing. Howdy, Johnny. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure I'm actually going to be able to finish the challenge because I think I wasted my time on things that just don't matter enough anymore. Oh no. Hold on. Just gonna quickly do that. And this way, okay, we cleared the blockage. That would explain why we're not making money right now. I mean, I love me a good bit of napalm in the morning, only when I have the money to burn down the forest. This guy very much doesn't, and he's decided that it's a good idea. We love how dumb the AI is in this game. Alright, let's get another passive moneymaker while we're waiting for our real moneymaker to make us money. Alright, so now streetcar. I think in order to make this work, we're gonna have a streetcar depot all the way out here. Facing, oh, I need to lower the terrain by 1 unit. That's okay, that's easy to do. Now we need a winter saloon because these things are just overpowered. And we make you run around between the 3 locations. That's literally all we need to do, and presto. We've got a tram network. Gotta have that 8-bit measuring tape to make sure the sidings are long enough to hold the trains. My dad and I were doing yard work in the area of our property behind the fence. Holy crap, this vine thing is insidious. Oh boy. Going back to my battle, which is converting the module to bolts. The only reason why it's a battle is because I have a 2mm gap. What module are we talking about again? Alright, so those stations are doing fine. How's this one doing? Okay, we've actually emptied it out. Nice, nice. Okay, we can repay a small portion of our loan, which is nowhere near enough for what we need to do, but we still got to repay it, so life is good. I might lose this challenge run. That'd be a little bit embarrassing, but hey, whatever, it's fine. It'll be alright. If we lose, we just have an excuse to try it again and continue making the stream longer. Oh, I think one of the reasons that it might be losing though is because I bumped up the difficulty slightly. Actually, I just realized I made it so I need more money to run the trains. I had to use an axe and a pry bar to get it off the fence. Yeesh, man, that's a... For a vine? Jesus. That's tough. The power of the buses rises again. I guess you didn't see the conversation me and Johnny were having. Yeah, I guess I didn't. The guy I built modules for wanted screws, and since he backed out, I'm converting them to bolts. Okay, okay, interesting. I take it we're talking about model railroad modules, like a modular layout or whatever. Nifty. Let's see. Are there... So this thing right here... It needs goods, cowlin, and food. We could just deliver food straight to the doorstep here, actually. Hold on. We've also got a new electric locomotive. Another new electric locomotive. Another new electric locomotive. Wow, a lot of electrics this year, apparently. And it's a year 4, and we still haven't completed anything. Alright, let's see. So I do need to transport food by the end of this all, by the way. Food and goods. Which fortunately are wanted at this industry. We need more money though. We need more of those big trains, dude. Is there any other way? Hold on. Power for running cost. Wait a minute. This engine is only slightly weaker, but its power rating is so much better. Doesn't have as great tractive effort, but it's got a better speed. That's kind of stupid. What about this one? Worse. What about this one? Better. Does that mean I should convert my locomotives to these? Because they're just generally better for operational costs? Actually, I probably shouldn't. I think it would cost me more money to convert them in the first place. It wouldn't be worth it. Where are all my trains at? Oh, they must be stuck down on this end of the line. Let's go ahead and speed things up and get some money. So we're currently looking at 520 grand. And if we go over here, how much would it cost to clone this? 123370. Join you after I finish the modular battle. Be back by 4 p.m. CST. Alright, Dak, have a good one. Have a good one, man. Good luck with the battle against that modular layout. Or the fight to the death. You know, the best way to get Durian to start purring really loudly is to comb her. She really does like the combing. Oh my god, he's already going bankrupt. Are you kidding me? I haven't even checked in on him since he started. Hold on. What's he done? How is he going bankrupt already? What is with the AI? Oh my god. He literally just built a track from a steel mill to a scrapyard, which would have been the smart that. Actually, you know what? I might buy out this guy, and when he asks if I want to buy him out, because. Actually, no, I don't think I should buy out the guy. It's still just tram tracks. Who cares about tram tracks, you know? Also, the tram tracks are still over here for this other. Who owns these tram tracks? Hold on. Nobody owns them. Interesting. Okay. Sometimes feel like I'm battling with my layout, especially when I realize my engines were made by a company that doesn't understand weight distribution. The vine did not want to give up. Tomorrow's battle plan is to attack its roots with an axe and herbicide. We need the war axe. I am the war axe. I cave in your knees. Alright, we made some more money. I don't think it's enough yet. We need to make a little bit more cash, and then we'll be able to actually break free. And buy another train? Tactical blowtorches? I mean, it would work. Potentially. You know, I don't really like the term flamethrower. I prefer the term tactical blowtorch. It's much more classy. I'm gonna have to start using that term from here on out. Hold on, do we have new freight cars yet? No, okay. I've used blowtorches for mass weeding, it works. No thank you. I don't want to purchase a company that is worth $2. Even if it's worth $2. Who needs tactical blowtorches when you have the Flamenwerfer? Hey Jors, welcome to the stream. Alright, so we're getting close to the point where we can clone another one of these trains. Really close. We need 1,2,3,000. Have you resorted to placing stop train cars or AI roads to stop their road vehicles? I didn't need... Yours, the AI has killed itself twice. I haven't done anything to stop it. It's so bad. So the first time when it died, it was over here. You can see it placed a tram track, then went down the hill over to this little place. I think it was... trying to link up the dairy farm to the dairy, and that way it can take the milk from the farm and make food at the dairy, right? But for some reason, it wasted all of its money redoing the terrain over here and went bankrupt instantly. Over here, the same thing happened, except it was with a steel mill and with a scrapyard and iron mine. Mods have broken it, maybe, potentially. It might have been broken by mods, but the only thing that really we've done with the mods, like, I haven't done anything too special. I've just done an industry overhaul and a trains overhaul. That's about it. So it probably is broken by the mods. I'm just not sure how it was broken by the mods. Okay, so we do have the extra train. Good. Good. We have more trains to run now. Might actually need a weed burner for this mother humper. Good luck and Godspeed, Johnny. Well, it sounds like my father's home. At least you won the game by being the only company not bankrupt yet. I mean, true, true. There he goes. He's dead. The company's gone. There's now just these random tracks in the middle of nowhere. Alright, so now that he's dead, is there any way I can improve the throughput of this railroad? I think there is. I think if I add on a little passing siding here, potentially. Oh my god, another one? Wow, okay. They keep on spawning like flies. Okay, so let's go ahead and place a sign by this one, and dummy 3. Perfect. Looks like he's trying to connect a dairy to a dairy farm, and is gonna fail horribly for whatever reason. Well, we'll leave him to it. Hi, Kitty. How you doing, Kitty? Oh, you guys can't see it, but she's cleaning me right now. Root seems a bit busy. A full second main unit when? When I get the money. We're kind of on a bit of a time crunch here. I can't really afford a second main line right now. Hey, kitty. Repay, 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 repay. Oh my god, that thing is running through the livestock so fast. Wait, you have 3 GS4s in your collection? How did you... You must really like the daylight, huh? GS4, the orange USA Deemer, yes, yes. It's the Golden State Type 4. Yes, I plan to open my 2 Bachmann ones and put some weight on in the front. My 44-49 rears up and derails on literally every curve. That's not a good thing. My granddad had a Broadway Limited GS4 with a full 15-coach passenger train. Nice. That sounds awesome. I really need to get a GS4 in N scale, like one of those Kata ones, because, you know, we actually live in Portland, and so the 4449's in town, and so it's like a nice little relevant locomotive that we can put on our layout, specifically a layout where we let kids run the trains, and they can be like, hey, I recognize that engine, I rode behind that train. So... could be a nice little addition to our N-scale fleet. Alright, let's see. Do you guys like us yet? Yes, you do like us. Okay. I wouldn't mind a GS4 on my roster, but in my humble opinion, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy one. I mean, thing is, for us, you know, it's like a local locomotive, so of course we'd go out of our way to get one. I can understand somebody living on the other side of the country and being like, hey, I don't need that. Like, it would be cool to have, but I ain't gonna buy it and spend $5 million. So I don't blame you. Trucks, maybe? I could go with more trucks, but I don't know exactly, like... what I need to connect with trucks, you know? Oh, great. This is totally a thing I need and can afford, and that will be super useful to me. You know, at this point in time, maybe it would just be best if I completely restarted the playthrough and did a new one. Though it is also kind of funny to see that the company has murdered itself 3 times now. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, so they're not going bankrupt buying things by the looks of it. Or are they? No, they totally are. They're going bankrupt off of construction right now. Where are they going bankrupt? Oh, I see. They're running into the same problem again, just in a different location. You know, hold on. You know what? Let's redo this. Let's restart real quick. So the AI here, configure. So I've only allowed it to do buses and trucks. It starts immediately after me. It's because of one of these new GRFs? What would it be? What kind of issues can it be having? Oh god, for heaven's sake. Why did YouTube censor that message? The real crime isn't that they've gone bankrupt 3 times. The real crime is are the fool investors buying into that NFT addict of a CEO. Why did YouTube censor that, though? What was it? Is it because you said addict? Is it because you said NFT? Alright, hold on. Let's change this around a little bit. Let's select a new AI. So, what about emotion AI? Can we use this one? Alright, I hope this is gonna work. Let's go ahead and try this again. And pray that the AI doesn't break itself. Okay. We need to transport 7,500,000 liters of alcohol, 750,000 crates of engineering supplies, and 750,000 tons of sand. So the engineering supplies thing is stupid easy. We just need to find a port near a kaolin mine. So here's a couple of ports. There's 2 of them right here. I'm not seeing any kaolin mines nearby, though. 3 of them, though. There's a kaolin mine over here. We could have a line that runs from Ferryhead through Rumbleburg out to the mine, and then we can have like a small passenger train that runs between Cheeseburg, or up to Cheeseburg, too. Welcome, Nick. Welcome, Bear. Welcome to the stream. Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. I think this is probably going to be our best bet to start with. I love OpenTTD, but my word, is it too easy in vanilla? I know, right? Like, it's so easy to do eventually once you get used to it. I'm thinking, like, maybe the JGR patch is good. I like using the JGR patch for playing this. Right now we're just playing on the default game with a couple of mods installed. I'm honestly not the biggest fan of the NARS add-on, but I like NARS in general. It's a nice little mod. Okay, available trains. We could buy the triplex. We could waste all our money buying an engine that is going to just kill us instantly. Alright, let's see. The 4.4. I think what we're probably going to do is we're going to get another 080, but we're also going to get a 440, and I think we're going to have to start off the playthrough. Actually, hold on. What about narrow gauge? Because this is a pretty straightforward route. Narrow gauge doesn't have much of anything to it right now. There's only 5 locomotives. I know we're going to get a 6th soon enough in the playthrough, but 913 pounds of tractive effort. Yeah, no, we could totally go with. I think standard gauge will be better for the kind of job we're doing. How about you buy that one live stream Steam quadruplex? Excuse me, what? Instead of the goal being you get as much profit as possible. Buying the triplex equals playing the mod as the AI. Instead of the goal being you get as much profit as possible, the end goal now becomes you growing the biggest city. We've currently got this. We have no cargo, where we have to transport a certain amount of cargo before the final year. Narrow gauge won't get anything, by the way, like 3 diesels, and that's about it. It doesn't get much, but it does. In our last playthrough, we just restarted. It did get a Mikado, so it does get something, but it's just not something good, you know. It's not really enough. I finally found a photo of one of the Kansas City Southern's 3 Shays. Wait, the KCS had Shays? That's interesting. It's actually really fascinating. I didn't know that. Alright, so here's the plan of action. We're gonna have a big 3-track station at this end of the line. And I really do mean big. Then we're going to have a big 3-track station at this end of the line. Now, we want a regular passenger station. We'll go for. Is there one pre-built station that I can go for? It doesn't look like it, so we'll just go for a default station. We'll make it 1x3 tiles. Have it be in the heart of town. We'll have to nuke a building, but that's okay. I'm sorry, guys, but you didn't need that house anyways. Then we'll get ourselves a small little passenger station in the heart of this town, which might require us to blow up a couple of more houses. Let's see. I could alternatively just have it not, like, go to as many buildings, I guess. This is the best location, but it requires that we blow up 3 things. That's kind of concerning. Alright, as for the roads, here, allow me to remove this single tile so that I can make a quick railroad crossing, please. Then we gotta build a quick bridge, please, which I guess will go for this. Man, the save of Derail Valley looks funny. Yeah, I said Derail Valley's tomorrow, man. It's on Sunday, not on Saturday. It's Saturday today. They used them to push cars out of the Kansas City yard in the West Bottoms by the Missouri River up to several industries on Signal Hill. It's a 14.7% grade? Jesus. That's... Okay, well, I can see why they'd need a shave for that. That's nuts. Wow. Okay. Okay, so then let's go ahead. Think we'll have this be the connection point. It's going to be a tiny bottleneck through town, because it's all we can really do here. We'll have it begin the descent over here. And then we can have it link here, perhaps. We'll have a small switch off. Goes down, goes over, goes down to around here. Now we get some very low speed rail. Have it link up to literally all of this. While we're at it, let's also add a signal here. Signal here. Tracks. Okay, I didn't hear that because I just joined. I mean, it was literally in the YouTube post, man. Like, I said Sunday, not Saturday. Unless I said Saturday out of accident. What you didn't get to read was there's a ton of options to it, and it does what I said above. I'm pretty certain I read that. Are you sure I didn't read it? Because everything you're saying there, I did. I thought maybe I didn't read it aloud, but pretty certain I got around to that. I'd hope I got around to that. Okay, so we have our line. We've got our railroad. Now we need to get one of those. We'll get one of these here just so it's in the middle of the route. We'll buy the speedy locomotive. Oh, right, I'm out of money. Hold on. Alright, money acquired. Locomotive. Now then, we want a passenger train. So we'll grab one of you and two of you. Let's go for 3 of you. And 2 of you, just for the sake of my sanity. And now we'll have it run up and down the line from oh, wait, that's a little bit longer than it can be, because the train can only be 3 tiles long, and that's 3.2 tiles long. Hold on. I guess between the two, male is the less important. Actually, no. We'll go for half and half. There we go. Passenger train acquired. Add on a 4th stop. New vehicles. Now we need a chonky locomotive to make these runs. We want something that can haul a massive train at a good speed. So we'll get you. We'll send off this train so that I don't have to deal with it. Engineering supplies. Let's go ahead and cargo capacity. So you're telling me... I don't want to do a mail car. That seems kind of boring. I guess we'll go ahead and get a bunch of flat cars, because why not? And now we'll get ourselves a caboose. Which of course makes the train slightly longer than the 7 tiles that I want it to be. And since it's engineering supplies, we'll have it start here. And it'll go to here. Full load any cargo. Send train off. Now we need one final train. And in order to do this, we need one more Angus. We want Cowlin. Cargo capacity. Get all the hoppers in the world. I think that will technically be too long, unfortunately, but... Oh no, it's perfect. Nice. Wait. Nice. There we go. Face. We'll have it go from here to here. Full load any cargo. What the heck is Cowlin from? It comes from a clay pit. I don't actually know what it is, but this is where it originates from, so yeah. Alright. Are we ready? Because I sure am, and I'm not waiting for an answer from you guys. And we got ourselves Quackton Transport, who we are immediately... I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally minimized the tab a little bit. We're going to name this Dummy 1. Interesting. Are you using furs? I believe it's furs, yes. It's a nice little mod to have. Because the base game industries just are not enough. Honestly. Like, they're cool, they're fun, but you can do so much more, you know? Hello, Wes. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Happy Saturday. Posted in general in the Discord. Alright, I'll check it in a second. As soon as my Discord loads on my phone. There isn't enough complexity with the base ones? Exactly. Exactly. Like, it's just not enough. Like, it works, but at the same time, like, once you play this game enough, you see the little cracks in the system, and it just falls apart. But that's why it's so great that there's a huge modding community, you know? If the game ever gets boring, there's always a new way to play. Alright, you know what? Let's follow the passenger train. Let's see how this thing does. And let's bring up its statistics at the same time to see how fast it goes along its run. Alright, Rumbleberg. How much money are you gonna make me? Nothing. Thanks, train. You can do better than zilch. Also, I do have it set up so that passengers try and go to specific locations, and if they board a train, they won't immediately get off the train. Same with mail. So, I just like it better that way. Alright, it's made us a little bit of money. Except it's losing us money overall. Uh, Also, I forgot to mention that the 14.7% grade industrial spur is over a mile and a half long from the divergent leg in the yard to the throat of the industrial spider tracks. Jesus. Wait, is it 14.7% the whole way? That's crazy. What? That's legitimately insane. Holy cow. I would change to the smug face, but that will kill me following the train. Alright, now I can kill following the train, because we're at the final station. And how much money did we make off of this thing? Nice. Okay. We're making money, folks. We're making real, substantial cash. Problem, though, the train actually doesn't have enough passenger capacity. We've left behind a couple of people at the station. Speaking of money, though, let's follow this train for a little bit. How much is this one going to make us? While we're at it, repay the loan. They don't use that spur anymore. Gee, I wonder why. Me and my dad just went to an estate sale, and he scored like 20 free cast iron pans and Dutch ovens. Nice. We're making money, folks. The printing works. Exactly, Jors. Exactly. You gotta go with the what works and stick to your guns, and you'll make a lot of cash. I'm wondering if I should probably get a bypass line for Rumbleburg. Because the freight trains don't want to have to wait for the passenger, but the passenger kind of needs to stop in the middle of town awkwardly. Also, how is that other company doing right now? How's their finances? Oh, they're making money. Where are they? Where are they actually? Hold on. Are they making money? Or have they also been broken? No, they're not making money at all. Never mind. They're not doing anything. That's my thing with even the mods I just played just regular furs with as well. Nice together for a while. It's fun, but you can make bank within an hour. It just isn't challenging enough. That's why I play with no car goal, because this actually is kind of challenging. You have like a deadline and a challenge to meet. Because regular old this game, you know, eventually you get kind of aimless. You make all the money and you don't have anything left to do. But okay, speaking of which, we need to do alcohol and sand. We've already got engineering supplies out of the way. There's only one piece of that old spur left, is a single bridge that overpasses a state highway below. Amazingly, the tracks are still on the bridge, but all the rest of the line were pulled up in the 1950s. RIP. Alright, sand and alcohol. Exactly, you have nothing to spend it on or improve. Like, everything is to the point where you're like, oh, what do I do now? Exactly, which is why we have this thing, because you have to restart your playthroughs constantly and be thinking about, how do I finish the game? How do I win? You know? Okay, industry chains. Select cargo, sand. Comes from a dredging site. Link to minimap. Is this it? That's a glassworks. Is this it? That's engineering supplies. Oh, it's an oceanic thing. So we need to go from here to there. Okay, okay. Well, that's not so hard, is it? We might need a little tramway to link up to that industry there, but alright, new ships. We need sand. And I want speed, I think, actually. So this thing can go 37, this thing can go 32, but this thing holds twice as much sand, but is also extremely expensive. And again, we've got the money for it. So you know what? We'll go for it. Go ahead and have it go from there to here. We'll have it transfer, and we'll have it full load any cargo. Let her rip. And now we just need a tiny tramway that goes up and down from here to here, let's say, just to make it look a little cooler. We'll add the depot here. And as for vehicles, let's go ahead. We need sand. Literally can only use one thing. That's okay, though. We'll make it go back and forth. Full load any cargo. Clone it once and call it a day. I always cheat in the money. I only do pretty builds. I'm not a fan of doing pretty builds myself. Like, the money is so easy to do anyways that even if I was, I'd be able to complete the game too quickly. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I need 161 grand for that. That's okay. We'll get the money in a second here. Presto. Send off the train. But, like, the money is so easy to make that cheating it in is like, well, I guess it's no different from playing the game in the first place, because who cares? It's so easy to make money anyways. My friends don't have enough attention span to continue with something that would last more than a few hours or one day. I totally get that, though. One of the things I might do, though, is create a server. Get a, get like a VPS of some kind and host a 24/7 server for channel members, except like the game goes a lot slower and you don't make as much money as quickly. Like the operational costs are a lot worse. Could be a fun way, and then like it resets every month. That could be a fun idea, but I should focus on the Minecraft server before I make that kind of commitment, you know? Low speed rail. Oh, I just realized that this thing's linked up to a hotel that's literally right there. Nice. gotta go. Alright, Bear, have a good one, man. Have a good one. Thanks for joining. The KCS had some of the most interesting steam locomotives back in the day, at least of the railroads in the Kansas City area. They used Vanderbilt tenders and had dog houses on the tenders of the freight locomotives. That's interesting. Okay, there's the Mikado for the narrow gauge line that I was talking about. We also got a couple of electric locomotives. Oop. Hold on. Pause the game. How's the goal going? 14%. Yeah, one thing at a time. Yeah, I think it's a fun idea, but I still have to make the Minecraft server work, and that's gonna be a bit. TK. Buys it, restores it, and resells it. That's a smart idea, honestly. Especially if you're good at the job. You can do that easily in JGR, much easier too with the settings available. Exactly. With JGR, JGR is honestly the better way to play the game, but like takes a bit to set up, you know. But it's a blast. I played it with a couple of friends a couple of months ago. It kind of devolved into us building a bunch of cities everywhere because there was nothing left to do. Because we didn't really get the stuff correct, and everybody was playing on their own time. And the time went by so frickin' quickly that we were already in like the 2000s and had every trade unlocked by the end of it. It was a bit of a mess. So it would take a lot. It's gonna take a lot of work to make that sort of project work, but it could be a lot of fun, you know. Eventually. Saw the Combine coach you bought. It looks quite nice. Yeah, I just got myself the Bachmann one. It was kind of cheap and kind of simple, but it works well, you know. It's just a Combine, and that's all you need. So that's what we got. You just download the zip and you're done. I'm not talking about downloading the zip. I'm talking about setting up the in-game settings so that you have a fun experience. Like, the zip itself is easy to do. Like, that's a simple installation process. I'm not so concerned about convincing people to do that. It's straightforward. It's more so figuring out how we design a server in such a way that it lasts for a month at a time while still remaining interesting for at least 2 to 3 weeks. And that's a bit of a challenge. But I think it could be done. Come on now, game. Give me money. Have a train stop at a location. Oh, holy crud, yeah, that takes forever. Setting up a save is just a pain. Exactly. Like, that's the part that's confusing and gonna be difficult. Because, like, actually getting JGR to work, easy. Easy peasy. Getting it to work and also making a save that feels comfortable for you and your friends and it has a fun gameplay loop, not so easy. Can I get my money, please? Alright, I can get my money. Let's see. How much? Nice. Okay, let's get another one of these trains real quick, because I think, yeah, only 20% of it is getting transported because we don't have enough trains picking up the Cowlin. Oh gosh. I think I spent 5 days just testing and optimizing Simple City Builder to make the gameplay make sense and doable. Exactly, like, it's a tall ask. But if it works out, man, could you imagine having a channel, a community save for that? for this game. It would be a blast. Alright, I think we're reaching a point over here where there's enough happening at this specific location, this specific bottleneck, that I need to start reworking it. So in order to make this work, I think we need signal here. Can we blow up this piece? No, they do not like me. Okay, so we'll put that there then. Make a little crossover. Make it go down. Why must I remove the railroad? Oh, that's why. Okay. Then we'll make it go down again. Tunnel. Make it come out, and we need more money. That's okay. That's easy. We can take out a little bit of a loan. Then this way we put a signal there, a signal here, a signal here, a signal, well, we'll put a signal there. And once this track is cleared, we'll delete some of this stuff, move it around, shuffle it around a little bit. Remove this little piece of track. And now, since basically only the freight trains are going to be going down in this lower bit, I'm going to convert all those tracks to the low speed. But after I finished it, saved all the settings to a text doc, and oops, sorry. And all I have to do now is put those settings in, and I'm good. Nice. That is true. Once you complete it, you just do it. You did it once, you're done. It is very true. How's the rating here? It's still very poor. Okay. So I think if anything... How's the rating here? Good. Okay, so we need another Kowloon train somewhere. I think we can throw in that there. Clone the Kowloon train. I think the thing that pisses me off the most in this game is local town authority. Then trying to earn back their trust is so hard. Then you get to the point where tree spam doesn't do anything. I haven't had too much trouble with it, but then again, like my playthroughs end after 7 years anyway, so I guess I don't really care as much. Has this boat made me money yet? It has. Nice. How's the ratings here? Okay. I think all things considered, maybe I should upgrade this into a narrow gauge railroad that just shuffles back and forth. It'll be a little bit faster, it'll be able to carry more cargo. Okay, send that thing to the depot. Like, it won't be cheaper to run, but at least it'll get the job done more consistently so we don't risk any problems, you know? So let's go ahead. Move all these stations. Remove the tracks behind the train. Remove the tracks in front of the train. Move this, remove that. Okay, pause the game. Sell all the vehicles in the depot. Destroy the depot. Get some narrow gauge track going. Doesn't need to be much of anything, so we'll just go ahead and make it a small goods station. We'll make it type 1, I guess. 2 tiles long, 2 tiles long. Hold on. Okay, yeah, no, that's got the right place to it. Diagonal. Go up the hill. Now then. So wanting to do some public vandalism but justifying. Look at Frisco 1522 and then 1527 and see what's the difference. Why is it dressed up with red wheels like a German loco, a white front like an SP loco, and everything else black like a Frisco loco? Actually, I think we talked about this recently, but does anybody know about that engine in Oregon that's, what is it? It's... Why can't I think straight? Hold on. Let me buy a locomotive and then I'll talk a little more about it. Okay, I think we're actually going to get a Shay for this route. It's not very fast, but now we need it to carry sand. And I am going to get a caboose. Oh wait, there's no caboose. Why is there no narrow gauge caboose? That's stupid. Well, I guess we're not getting a caboose. And we're just going to go ahead and make it full load any cargo and let her rip. But does anybody know about the locomotive in Oregon that's like from Finland or something? I've heard about it a couple of times. I just don't know anything about it. And if any of you guys know something about it, that'd be kind of nice. Let us know in chat. I said paint it, not steal it. I mean, hey, you never know. You could try and steal an entire steam locomotive. Alright, so it can hold 90 tons of sand. Let's compare that to if I had gone with this, which can only hold sand. Oh, I can't actually check. Gosh dang it. Alright. The Shay is doing us proud. Also, another thing is weird. The text isn't yellow on the thing. It's white. What do you mean it isn't yellow on the thing? Are you talking about the text... Hmm? Oh, you're talking about the engine. I thought you were talking about the game. I'm stupid. Pay no attention to me, man. So the sand is doing its thing. Okay, I see what's going on here. There was a train blocking the route already, so. Anyone else have a local they kind of want to steal because it isn't getting the restoration it deserves. Skyline Valley Railroad number 20. I always think it says you mean Skyline Valley just because again that's the Railroads Online railroad I liked running back in the day. All right, let's go ahead. You know what? I think I actually want to get double track going all the way into this station down here. Single track just ain't cutting it anymore. Sorry, Mr. House. Okay, never mind. Fairyhead hates us. Why do you hate us? I'm gonna blow up your house anyways. Have a bunch of trees before I do it, though. Alright, will you let me blow up the house now? Thank you. I love that that's how this game works. Okay, hold on. Let me build my stupid tracks in peace. You stupid game. Alright, so... throw that there. This here. So it's right hand running. Want to make it go this way. And this way. How's the rating on this station? Poor. You know what? I might have to buy a second passenger train real quick. Plain white was for purely freight locos. The 1500 series were mostly passenger with dual service. 1519 also has white. Don't worry, we're trying to get a grant from BNSF to repaint it. If I'm correct, the 15... Yep, same thing. Alright, we're making good money. We need to step up and start working on the next and final goal, which is alcohol. Also, how's this train doing? Oh, it's not doing so hot. Wait, is it doing so hot? I don't know, actually. I might need to get myself a second train, just so we have two trains shuffling between this station. Hold on. We can just go ahead and do this. This is normal, guys. Just having two tracks that are literally side by side. All right. So I think at this point in time we're going to clone this ship, but we're going to make it go to a different sandbank. And this one will be full load any cargo. And we'll get 2 of these ships because these ships are going to take forever to cross the ocean. Send them off. Oh, here's a little trick for you, Stir. If you want to add mods to an existing save game, you can do that by changing the file extension of a scenario file, or SCN, instead of SAV. I mean, can't you change the mods to an existing save game when you're not in the save game itself? I feel like I've been able to do that before. I don't know what happened yet, but I got fiber yesterday and my download speed went from 5 to 130 megabits per second. Hey, Dak, do you have an Ethernet cable on you? Because if you do, you need to use it. Like, because when I got fiber, I had the same thing happen. We went from, legitimately, it was like 0.2 megabytes. Or 2 megabytes upload, half a megabyte download, to 100 upload, 100 download on fiber. But when we used an Ethernet cable, it went from 100 to 1,000. You should totally try and see if you can hook your computer up to an Ethernet cable when you get the chance. Oh, okay, you're already using an Ethernet cable? Good, good. Alright, so we're on year 2. Or is it year 3? How's the Kowloon ratings? They're good. They're at 61%. That's much better than it was before. How's this? Very good. That's good. It's not correctly connected directly to the modem. Would that make a difference? I don't think it would. It might. I don't know which one's the modem and which one's the router, and which I have it connected to, but... Welcome back, Andrew. Welcome, welcome. Did you restart? Yes. Yes, I did. We've got a much better run going right now. We're making money. We're completing the goal. We need to start work on alcohol. Like, that's the next part of this that we need to do. But, I guess we can start work on that now. Industry chains. Let's select the cargo type. Alcohol. From the cider mill. Link to the minimap. The cider mills are in yellow. So there's one down at Puddle Bottom. There's one at Sagging Bottom. It actually looks like there might be 2 up here at Sagging Bottom. Yep, there's one at Ambleworth. So I'm thinking we make a narrow gauge line connecting this orchard and piggery and getting some fruit that just goes up the hill to the cider mill. And then, since we can just take farming supplies from Ferryhead Port, run them out to here, and I don't know. You're right, you can edit the save games too. I think it used to be the way I said earlier, but they changed it later on. Probably, because I haven't been playing this game for very long. Only like 5 years, you know. The only way to get 20 into the shop would be through this shop. And the track she would go through currently is blocked by 19 because the volunteers wasted 3 months not rebuilding it. Alright, so there's another cider mill around here. There's also another... No, that's not an orchard and piggery. There's the other cider mill. I think it would be better just to go for the one that's up on top of the hill. Like, it's going to be worse for transporting the alcohol a far distance, but... Just needs to get to a hotel. We just bring it down to Rumbleburg, you know? Alright, low speed, narrow gauge. 2-tile station. Actually, let's go for 3 tiles, just for the head. No, let's stick with 2 tiles. Place one there. Place one here. Put down this. We want another shay. And we want it to be carrying fruit. I think the boxcar... Actually, the early boxcar might be better, because you can spam more of them. But the mail car is probably... let's just go with the early boxcars. We'll have it go from here to here. Full load any cargo. Actually, hold on. So we have 3... Yeah, no, it's totally better to stick with these cars. Set letter rip. Anybody else excited about the fact that the EBT is back and open for operations? Ooh, I didn't know that. I mean, I guess I've been seeing a lot of videos about the EBT running trains recently. But it's so far away that it's kind of hard to be excited, you know, because it's on the other side of the country, but it's a pretty line. I do like the little Mikados they've got. I love the Mikados. Also, don't they have this really weird small electric railroad that they're connected to? One of my classmates volunteers as welder at the Sumter Valley, and he has keys to the shop building. Power abuse. Power abuse. Power abuse. Alright, so I'm thinking now we probably want to have a faster train doing these trips. Rumbleburg hates us. To enough of a point that we need to plant more trees. Okay, we're mediocre. That's good enough. Alright, perfect. Now then, get this thing out of town before they hate us again. We'll go for the girder bridge. It doesn't cost too much more for what it's worth. Also, I can repay my loan. Let's go. Alright, so now we need a small station. Need to go downhill. I hope my ramblings are still entertaining. Get ourselves a small little station, and now we're looking at the engines. The Mikado's gonna be the best for this job. And we're transporting alcohol. So we'll go ahead and we'll just go with reefers because... Wait, how much can the... Okay, never mind. The early game's flat cars. These things are overpowered. Okay, we're buying a bunch of those instead. We'll have it go from here to here. Full load any cargoes. Let her rip. They ran electrified light passenger service back in the day because it was cheaper than running steam. Interesting. I could plan something with him to borrow Loco 20 for restoration purposes, and another friend just happens to have the drawings for number 20. Nice. If I can ever get a few days off work, I'll definitely go out to the EBT at some point. And yes, that trolley museum is right next to it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I remember, wasn't there also this really weird metro car where they took like I don't know why this is what I specifically remember from the East Broad Top, but I specifically remember from the East Broad Top that there was a they had a demonstrator standard gauge conversion. It was a London Underground piece of rolling stock that they had made battery powered to as a proof of concept to see if certain towns would like want a metro or not. Alright, speaking of stuff we should do, I'm actually going to build statues of the company owners to try and make these towns like me a little better. Oh, you already like me. Nice, thank you. You're the only one of the 3 towns I serve that actually enjoys my company. Don't mind me casually planning to steal a Loco just to restore it and ding-dong ditch the Sumter Valley with the bill because it's their Locos that they're not treating right. Alright, alcohol. Alcohol production is coming along, slowly but surely. You know, let's have you go to the next stop to see how much cargo you've got. And just see you moving, you know. See this train running. I didn't care if that was the EBT stir with the metro. I'm pretty certain it was. It's like a pretty modern project. Dying for an EBT Mikado to be added to Railroads Online. It'd be nice, but also, aren't they like as powerful as the Uintas? Or like comparably powerful? They were very strong. The amount of stolen trains in my local railroad museum is way more than you would think. You know what? Let's remove this signal. I hit the wrong button. Are you kidding me? How did I hit 0 instead of the number pad? Oh my god. Alright, how's the situation? The rating situation's good. And you know what? How is the other company hasn't got bankrupt yet, but I don't I think they're also confused by the mods, and the other company has done literally nothing and is just slowly bleeding money. Beautiful. Alright, so I think at this point... So... we could probably get a second Shay running up and down this mountain real quick. And that'll keep the customer happy, but we can also start work. Flimbityburg? We can start work providing from the ports. We can take from this port up here. Potentially. Down and over. Get ourselves all cargo types. We don't need the most expensive engine out there. We'll just go for a mogul. Go ahead and do farm supplies, which we can do the early flat car for. Have it go from here to here. To load any cargo. Perfect. All right. Nine tankers, 4 diesels, 20 flat cars, 10 had to be brought back. What? Wait. Were they actually stolen? What? Huh. Even number 12, Millie, is more powerful than the Tweety in the game. I mean, I'm not too surprised by that. I'm not opposed to having something that's a little more powerful than what we have. It's just like... Jesus, I don't want it to be 44,000 pounds of tractive effort and literally shoot everything else out of the water for no reason, you know? Alright, let's see. So there's not really enough crates of farm supplies here. Is there a Cowlin pit nearby that we can abuse? Yes, there is. Perfect. So, in order to do this, we'll add a quick little station, make this segment double-tracked. We'll blow up this house, because screw that person in particular. I'm sorry, you are not allowed to live here anymore. So then, I think we can add a depot real quick. And with the depot, all cargo types. For this, we'll grab another mogul. And we want engineering supplies. We'll grab 4 cars of that, and then we want Cowlin, and we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars of that. Can we buy one more of these tiny little cars? Not really. But I think I'll swap this. Yeah, there we go. Now then, we'll have it go back and forth between the two of these places, full loading any cargo at both places, and perfect. The largest railroad wrecking crane there ever was here. They called the museum to make sure we would never return it, as the yardmaster was years trying to move it away, but the railroad wouldn't. Yes, these were all stolen from yards. Not to be confused with the trains dumped in the museum. Must have been weird to start an op day with an old freight train just outside the depot. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have both of these trains skip to the next station, I think. Since you're in Oregon, would you like to help me steal Sumter Valley 20? She's my favorite narrow gauge Mikado, and she looks like an abused animal. I think you're a little bit too far away for me to reasonably do that. It's just a little bit far away from Portland. We have one diesel that is stolen, but the local railroad crew gifted it. Museum sent a loco during the day to pick it up. That was a no-go. It had to be done at night with no records of train movements. We don't need Grand Theft Auto. We need Grand Theft Railroading, apparently. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna clone this train once. Because I think we're actually gonna want two of these. Alright, how's our situation on the challenge? We've only gotten 3% done on the alcohol. Okay, we might need to ramp it up. I just joined. First thing I hear is stolen diesel. What is going on? Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. There's nothing you need to know. We're not stealing trains at all. We're not planning to nab a locomotive somewhere along the line. Okay, let's go ahead and link this to the mini-map. And let's try and find another... Here we go. Another cider mill. So, are there any more orchard and piggeries around here? There's one there. It's really close to... Oh, there's a fishing harbor. Not a dock. I was hoping that'd be a dock. There's a dock down here, which is really close to this cider mill. And it's also really close to this clay pit, meaning that you could probably get a... Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bonk that. You could get this really good train running back and forth. Okay, so we're definitely going to get the sand. Sand is not a problem. What is a problem is bronze. The Sumter Valley genuinely wouldn't care. They didn't even want 20, but were forced to take her because 19 would have tipped over the barge from Alaska if they didn't bring her to balance it out. Jeez. Most companies found out we had the cars. Most didn't care, as we only took the old ones. They were almost happy we took them, as they didn't have to pay for storage in yards. I mean, that is a fair point, you know. You stole it, but they don't have to deal with it anymore. Okay, so let's take a look at... I think we're going to make this railroad electric. Power over running cost. Because we can get these FEF or EFs really easily. They're not cheap, but they do good. The FF1s are pretty good. Whatever this one is pretty good. The S motor, I guess. So yeah, let's go ahead and have a little bit of fun building an electric railroad for this place. Gotta go eat dinner. I'll be back. All right, Johnny, have a good food. Eat well, man. See you in a bit. Did someone say FEF? No, I said FF, which apparently is a locomotive type. I guess it's sort of like the GG one. It was the FF one. Something like that. Oh, I need third rail to make this thing work. This thing... Hold on, can we buy that thing? Yes, we can. So we'll get it going from here to there. We're gonna want some Cowlin. So we'll go ahead. Buy 3 cars of Cowlin. We want engineering supplies. Buy 3 quick boxcars, and then we want ourselves a caboose. And we've got it now. Yep. All right. Perfect. Train. Sorry, I'm playing trains because I brought the Frisco 1522 and the stack exhaust is so loud. Alright, so I think we need this for the orchard and piggery. Which then needs to make its way all the way out here. Which then needs to make its way all the way out here. Sausage Bottom. I love that name. Alright. Let's go ahead and link up the railroad like this, I guess. That will save us a little bit of money, and we have less tracks to work with now. Or to worry about now, not to work with. tiny bridge, tiny bridge. Slightly bigger bridge, slightly bigger bridge. Didn't want to do signaling. Plop down all of this. Signals. Just had a better idea than borrowing Sumter Valley. How about outright buying it? Do you think it would really be only 5 to 10K though? That feels a little cheap to me. Like, locomotives are usually pretty dang expensive. Then again, it is a restoration piece, so maybe it would be pretty cheap. New vehicles. Okay, the FF-1 is stupid slow. I don't think I want to use that, actually. Let's go ahead and buy a front segment and a rear segment for these locomotives. Then, for cargo types, I want farm supplies, which I guess we'll put 50-foot flat car. So these are 5-unit long trains. Let's go ahead and then do all cargo types. Grab the caboose. Send it from here all the way out. Full load any cargo. Send letter rip. The scrap value is probably more than 5K exactly. Though I have seen a steam locomotive for sale for 3K once before, but it was not in working condition at all. So next, one of these, one of these. We need fruit, and we want cargo capacity. Oh my god, you can put... Why can you put 40 tons of fruit in a diesel rail bus? What's the point of that? Hello? Alright, I think for this we'll put some reefers. Now we want all cargo types. At the very bottom, caboose. Have it go from here to there. Full load any cargo. And I think last, but certainly not least, we need alcohol. Kind of important. I guess we'll just do tank cars, because it's kind of funny to imagine that instead of being boxed up properly, the cargo is all just sitting in the tanks. And you, I don't know why I find this so funny, but I do. Stir, you should have bought that 3K Steam loco. Look, man, I was like like 8 years old. I didn't have money. Like heck, I had any cash that I could actually use to do stuff. Engine 01, 1074, and 01, 1076 were bought for €110 and 74 or 76 cents. Wow. That's kind of insane. Wow, I'm impressed. All right, how's the trains doing? How's our goals going so far? 12% is not going to be enough, but I think everything else is looking good. We're totally going to hit sand. I need to make this train a little longer, don't I? Hold on. Okay, clone the train twice. Sell this train, let her rip. $5K for 110 and 74 cents for I see what they did. I see. That's cute. That's clever. All right, what kind of industries can we found? Okay, so we cannot found a piggery. That's a little unfortunate. And it means we're going to have to find a piggery on... I mean, I know where one is, but I want to see if there's any others. Hold on. Actually, I can just do display chain and link this to the mini-map and see. Orchard and piggery in dark green. That's impossible to see, but there's one right here. Up on the hill. In this awkward location. Thanks for giving me more bad financial ideas. Dude, that's just our streams in a nutshell, man. You don't come here because you want to spend money correctly. I'm somebody who goes out of their way and says, yes, let's go ahead and let's build an ON30 layout for the channel. And figure out how to fund it. That'll be a fun idea, a fun project that totally won't bankrupt us all. I am a horrible financial influence. Alright, so I think what we need is double tracking down this segment because there's too much happening at once. Only 011075 remains to exist. Oh, scrapping steamers is still a thing here. Yeah. I mean, it's sort of inevitable, you know, in a way. Not that all steamers are going to be scrapped, but just that that there is always going to be a demand for scrap metal, and steamers are an available option. Okay, for you, you know what? I think we're going to make it So it actually goes back to here, and then it goes all the way up to here. If I load any cargo. This thing is not going gung-ho yet. It needs to be going gung-ho before we can start doing our thing, though. Enhance just ain't enough. Literally saw an ad from Oni plays about a Freddy Freaker plush as you were talking about horrible financial decision making. Oh, that's great. That's beautiful. Do it, you cow. Alright. Let's build a statue of the company owner. Sputterworth doesn't care about us. Fizzleberry might. So let's go ahead and build a statue of the company owner. And let's also go ahead and build a couple of trams. I want to look at... I think there's an option somewhere for a tool that tells you... Where was it? Is that under transparency options? No. Oh, is that only something that's available in the JGR patch? Oi. Well, I guess that's more reason to use the JGR patch in the future. Anyways, trams time. Plop a station there. Plop a station there. Then we'll plop a station out here. On a note that won't make our wallets tremble in fear, I get to search for an HO model among 100 plus boxes at Parts and Track for O-gauge models. That doesn't make my wallet shake in fear, it just makes me shake in fear. That sounds not fun. Why would you want to spend that much time looking for a single model? I mean, obviously the model's probably good, right? Like, it's worth the time spent searching for it. But... Wait a minute, is the winter thingy that I liked to buy, is that no longer available? Huh, it's not. Okay, well, let's go ahead and look at passengers then. So this thing seems to be the best. So let's go ahead and let her rip. I think I'm gonna need another train for moving fruit real quick. Also, I definitely need another train for moving fruit that goes to the different station. That goes up to the Pool's Head Orchards. Skip, go. Nice. Okay. We have one metal level left to reach, and I believe it's just... all it is alcohol. Which is admittedly a bit of a tall ask, We haven't transported very much, and we only have like 1 year left, 2 years left, something like that, before we're done. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade this narrow gauge line into electrified standard gauge, I think. Alright. Low speed rail catenary. Let's go ahead and sell this. Convert this depot. And now we need an electric locomotive with a lot of power and a lot of speed. Let's just, you know what, let's just go for speed instead of power. Sort by maximum speed. 144 kilometers an hour. Now then, let's go ahead and sort this by alcohol. We'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And we'll have it go from here to here. Full load any cargo, let it rip. Perfect. Oh, I can also upgrade to medium speed rail while I'm at it. Because reasons. Also, I just realized I accidentally made a little portion of this track electric. That's funny. Alright, speaking of which, let's actually, you know what, let's actually convert this to medium speed rail. We've got the money to make literally all of it the same speed now. Now, I think we could probably upgrade the passenger trains to be faster, too. So the light Pacific is worse than the heavy Pacific because it can't go as fast, but it has a much lower operational cost. I think it'd probably be worth it to grab. How's the alcohol situation? 23%, that's a pretty decent jump, alright. Also, actually, maybe we can upgrade the freight trains to also have more going for them, because these Milwaukee Road locomotives are kind of insane. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Hold on. Medium speed rail catenary. Sadly, I have to go. Good luck with the rest of the stream. No worries, man. No worries. We all got our priorities. Have a good one. Thanks for joining in. And, Derail Valley is tomorrow. go ahead and put it in the depot real quick. Buy this. Place the motive power. And while we're at it, we want engineering supplies. Actually, the easiest way to do that is just to clone the train once. And call it a day. My friend has a huge OGA collection, and while searching through parts, we found the box to an Athearn OH0462. We're going to try and find the engine itself later this afternoon. Ooh, good luck, good luck. You're probably going to need it if it's in the massive boxes of O-scale, but good luck, you know? Hopefully you'll get it. Okay, sell that engine. Clone the train. Move that up one. Kill this. Okay, we're a bit behind. We have only 1 year left to get gold. But I believe in us. We can do this. Alright, get this engine in the shed. Get this thing into the shed. Get this thing into the shed. New vehicles. Gonna need a bipolar, as always. Clone the train, move over one. Sell the train, send it out. Buy another bipolar. In fact, we'll buy 2 of them. Sell the train. Clone the train. Get a single car from that train. Sell this version. Skip to the next station. Let her rip. Replace the locomotive on this train. There we go. This is turning out pretty well. At least for the actual rail network. It is kind of pathetic that we've only connected, like... this main line right here would have made us infinite money, but we... so it's basically just linking up 3 towns, and that's it. But I guess we do have these towns over here, too, to consider. Oh gosh, where's the tanker train? There it is. Here, I'm gonna have you skip to the next destination. Came back and things are looking better than the first save. Any triplex yet? You know, I should have got a triplex by now. You're right. Where can we put one that would be funny? I know what we'll do. We'll find the smallest town on the map, and we'll link it up with a passenger train that, that has a triplex on it. Okay, low speed rail. We want the default passenger station. And we'll make this a 1x6 unit station. Link it up to another 1x6 unit station. Bridge across. We'll put the depot here. Buy ourselves one of those. And now then. Where's the passenger cars? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, slightly too long. Let's axe one of those cars. Now then. Tangle Bottom to Rumble Bridge. Look at this behemoth. He has 2 rooms for trains, a well-organized basement, and a highly disorganized room in his garage for parts. Guess which one we have to search to find the engine? The well-organized basement, clearly. Okay, so we're not getting enough farm supplies out to the Sagging Bottom orchards, and I think that's because this train holds a whopping 180 crates. I think we're going to need to get a faster train to run the line. And we're going to have to go for farm supplies, sort by maximum speed. We want the fastest one. Okay, maybe we don't want the fastest one. We will take the regular boxcar and 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to go ahead and put this in the depot so that we can sell it. Dear God, that's cursed and blessed at the same time. It's a beautiful abomination of God. 1%. How many people are riding this train? 3 passengers and 2 bags of mail. Why are there so many people wanting to get on at the other station? What? Wait a minute. Hold on. I've got an idea. If we connect both halves of the city with a tramway network, all we need to do is make it go back and forth and let her rip. Alright, hopefully this will bring more traffic for the train. Oh no, people want to go through Rumble Bridge Central. Oh no, okay, well, looks like we're gonna have to clone this thing like twice. Train number 23 can't find a path to continue. Hold on. Oh, I see the problem. Hold on, I know how to fix this. This is stupid easy to do. Low speed rail catenary. 5 tiles. Bam. Presto. It's working again. Yeah, there's a bit of a blockade because of that mistake, though. So hopefully we're in August and we've only transported 40% August of the final year, and we've only transported 40% of the alcohol we need to. I have a feeling that this isn't going to work. I have a feeling that line will end up making that small island into a bigger size island and end up being a city. Oh, don't give me ideas. Now you've given me an idea, and I know what I need to do. Alright, town directory. Population. Trottingwell, no. Wafflewig. That could work. Frostywood. Here we go. Now this is what I'm talking about. Do we have any actual road vehicles? We do. We have a Ford Model T bus. That's perfect because that's literally all we need. So now we place a depot here. We're going to build a separate depot here. Wait. Hold on, actually. We need another depot. Because apparently... Okay. Now we buy the Ford Model T bus, and all we do is make it go back and forth. And in fact, we're going to buy a second Ford Model T bus. How much money are these things going to cost me a year to operate? $674? That's a worthwhile sacrifice to make the memes happen. While we're at it, local authority, fund new buildings. And while we're at it, let's also go ahead and actually make this road like the best one physically possible. Oh, I can't. Never mind. That's fine. This is okay. It needed an airport transport system. Not wrong. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else I can do? I could try and build a statue of the company owner. Let's go ahead and do a large advertising campaign. And alcohol. Okay, the numbers are starting to grow. Slowly but surely. We have the industrial tram. Whatever that's good for. Alright, let's see if we can find another town like that real quick. Fishywig, Bumbleville, Crackerwood, Crumplewig, Mangleville, Cheerybridge, Noodleston, too big of an island, Rickety Bridge, Togglepool, Rattlebottom, Cheekyweed, Riddlewick, Windyton, Waterhead. You know what? We can actually just look on the map and see if there's anything on an island. And see if the island is small enough for us to actually care about doing something. Oh, here's a town that could be fun to try and build up. It's not as ludicrously, hilariously tiny as the other one, but you could totally make something out of this. Start by placing a streetcar station here, which reaches out to around where that road is. Someone misses that road, so we can go ahead and place this here. Jinglehead. Great name. The depot, I guess, will put out far on the outskirts of town, maybe? I think that's the end of the game. Hold on. Yeah, that's the end of the game. We didn't do it. We failed, boys. We lost. Yep, game end. Got the silver medal. The frickin' alcohol, man. It cost us everything. uh... But hey, we at least got silver, right? We did silver. Let's go ahead and drop a save real quick. I think I am going to call it here, because we finished a playthrough, so that counts for something, right? But also, first of all, my dad's come home from his trip. I should probably go greet him. Second of all, I got to start worrying about setting up tomorrow's stream, and, you know, it's going to be a little bit of a bigger ordeal than usual to deal with, because it's Derail Valley, you know, everybody's really hyped for it. So, thank you all for joining. Hope you had fun. I certainly did. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a nice one, folks.